Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are kicking off the second episode of my makeup declutter, and we are focusing on just the bronzer drawer. I have done longer videos in the past, and some people like them, some people don't. So the first one was foundations, concealers, primers, and setting powders. Those are just kind of like grouped together because there's not a lot in those drawers. But I figured we would do bronzers separate, blushes, highlighters, face palettes, just because I do have quite a bit and some people have asked for smaller videos, which is fine. I can definitely do that. And for me, it makes it a little bit easier because I'm not trying to rush through the declutter of my makeup collection, especially because I receive some things in subscription boxes, which I do still pay for, but all the makeup that's in my collection, for the most part, I have purchased over time, and I have an attachment to it because I purchase the things that I am intrigued by or enjoy. So we're just going to go through the bronzer collection, see what I want to keep, see what I want to get rid of. Some things I have already passed on to friends. The other items, please don't ask for them. I don't know what's going on with the lighting. I'm also not in my normal setup. We will talk about that in a future video. I haven't filmed in quite some time. Some things have happened recently. That is going to be a whole chit chat, sit down type of thing. I'm not home right now. I am on a business trip, which I have talked about in one of my recent videos, but I did pre-film my declutter. I'm not completely done with the makeup declutter, and those videos will be up in the future. I'm gonna try and do like every other video or every second or third video is going to be a declutter, but we're just trying to get through the makeup collection, get rid of the things that I'm not really enjoying and the ones that can just either be thrown away, passed on. I do have friends who have already gone through the collection when I had a girls' night, so please don't ask for me to send them to you. I'm not going to send used makeup to my subscribers. The items that are still in my declutter bin, I haven't decided what's going to happen to them. I know I was looking for a affiliated, a women's shelter of some sort to donate to. At one point during COVID, they weren't receiving those items, and I haven't found a local entity in Virginia, but it doesn't mean I'm not still looking. However, we did go through the makeup collection. We decluttered the bronzer drawer, which is what we are going to focus on today. And I did swatch some things, not everything. I just needed to see if they were still good, if they were my right shade. And we are just gonna go through each one, talk about why I'm keeping them, why I'm getting rid of them. I have my reasons. But you guys, before we jump into the video, if you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below, hit the bell for notifications of new videos, and if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. I really appreciate it. But if you want to see what I decided to keep and what I decided to declutter, just keep watching. Okay, you guys, we're on to bronzers, and there's not too many in here, but besides bronzers, there's also contours. And I know that there's some in here that I had every intention of using the last time I decluttered, and that just didn't happen. So I need to be realistic, and if I'm not going to keep them, get rid of them. But I also want to swatch some of them because over time they start to dry up. They don't have the same color payoff. So we're going to go through this item by item and just see. There will probably be some swatches of the ones that I'm not so sure about. I know I can start with my LYS, the No Limits. This stick bronzer is phenomenal. If you haven't picked it up, what are you waiting for? Absolutely love this. And I didn't used to love cream bronzers or cream products, period. Charlotte Tilbury Hollowed Contour Wand, love this, have to keep it. There's no questions about this one. Moira Face Sculpt Liquid Concealer. I have it in shade 200 Soft Warm. Absolutely love this. It is a beautiful contour shade. Whereas I have She Glam. This is in Warm Honey. This one I need to swatch because I'm not so sure it's the right shade. I haven't used it. It's a little warmer than I use. I might keep it for bronzer, but it's still like, I'm not convinced. I'm gonna use it the next time I do cream products and make a decision after that. Milk Makeup Sculpt Stick. Absolutely love this. I will probably repurchase when I run out. e.l.f. Halo Glow Beauty Wand, absolutely love this. Could probably pick it up in another shade. Actually, this is light medium. I use this more for bronzer advice contour just because of the shade. Luxaza, I like this one, but it is very, very gray toned. It just, with my suntan, it looks kind of weird in the shade of foundation I use. I do like their bronzer and contour. This just isn't the right shade. It does blend out beautifully. So I'm gonna pass this on. I have a friend who is a little more fair than I am. This just isn't the right shade for me. Physicians Formula Butter Glow Liquid Bronzer. I just got this the past year in shade bronze. I don't think there were any other shades. Let's see, can I put just a smidge? Not too bad. I'm gonna hold on to this. It might be good for the summer. Juvia's Place, this is in shade Nutmeg. Absolutely love this. It just came out this year. I've used it a couple different times, really like it. It is a smaller pan, which is fine for me because I don't go through product as quickly as everyone else might, but I kind of wish this was a bigger component for those that actually just purchase one bronzer and that's all they use. The Becca, this was the Chloe and Malika BFFs in the Sweethearts. These are the bronzer. See, I really want to keep these. I just don't reach for them though, as much as I want to keep them. I will. I don't think I'm going to keep it in the bronzer drawer. I just don't reach for it. For body glimmer, like shimmer, whatever, this might be really good. Sigma Matte Bronzer Dark. I like the Sigma bronzers. Really nice. Gonna keep that one. I feel like I'm not getting rid of a lot. Jaclyn, I think this one's actually drying up in the shade Sandy. I need to see if she still has this on her site. Yeah, it's drying up. It is a really pretty shade, but you can see where it started to dry up. It's still a little wet in the center, but I'm gonna get rid of this. If she has this on her site, and I don't think she does, I think this was limited edition, I'd pick it up again. Too Faced Sun Bunny Natural Bronzer. It's pretty. It kind of feels dry though. I'm gonna get rid of that. The MAC Skin Finish Matte Medium Golden. I just picked this up. Pretty, but I don't think it's like deep enough shade. I will keep it just for now. I did purchase it this year and give it a couple more shots. Iconic London. This is the Precision Duo Contour Pot. I really like this, and I actually had to, I was sent a lighter shade because mine is in tan. I had a lighter shade. I actually repurchased it in a deeper shade because I like this so much. So you got the cream down here, you got the powder down here. So when you're traveling and you just need something tiny, this is perfect. And there's a mirror in here. Wet n Wild In Love with Cocoa. I really like this, and it smells like chocolate. So delicious. So keeping that. Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer Contour Palette. Absolutely love this. Picked this up when I purchased this. So I'm going to keep both of them. I reach for this so much. Maybe not so much this color, but you can see I'm probably close to hitting pan on the contour shade. Kiko Milano Dolce Diva Baked Bronzer in Special Honey. I absolutely love this, and it smells so delicious. It smells like cocoa and vanilla. So yummy. Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Bronzer in shade Medium. Honestly, I think this is a little light for being considered medium, but I do love it. And I also love the fact that when I run out of the pan, I can repurchase just the pan and it'll magnetize in. That's what that little dot is to push it out. Morphe, the Glamour Bronze in Originator. I got rid of the other shade last time. I really like this for the summer. It's beautiful. It's just that sun-kissed glow. Keeping that one. Marc Jacobs, when they're coming back out with Marc Jacobs makeup, I don't know, but it was leaked this year. This is the shade Tintastic for the Omega Bronzer. Really like this. It's just a sun-kissed glow. Charlotte Tilbury, the Film Star Bronze and Glow in Light Medium. This is kind of like too light, but I can't bring myself to get rid of it. I use this more for contour and highlight than I do for bronzer. I mean, it is face sculpt. Alamar Hydrating Complexion Trio, really like this, and I actually mix my shades. So I will go into this for my contour and then I mix these two for bronzer. Really beautiful. And this is the, what is it, medium? Medium tan. Moira Sculpt and Bronze, really like this palette, super affordable. I will not get rid of this. I feel like depending on how light or dark I get, I can use varied shades in here, as well as a very pretty highlighter. Tarte Park Avenue Princess. This palette is phenomenal. I don't know if they still make it, but I love this palette. I need to reach for it more. And it does still have a scent to it. Too Faced Cocoa Contour. Really like this. I want to say I got this at like TJ Maxx, but I really only use these two shades. Oh, wait, am I going to tell myself to get rid of this? I don't really use this too much. And I kind of, like, I have other bronzers. It just takes up a lot of space. I think I'm getting rid of this. Oh my, I was not expecting that. So this one is gone. All right, we'll go with this stack back here. All right, so Too Faced, really love this. This is the Natural Lust bronzer. I will not get rid of it. I know you can't get it anymore, but this bronzer and then mixed with this gives a really pretty sheen. Lancome Le French Glow. This one's in light. Actually mixed together, it is the perfect bronzer for me. It does have a warm-ish glow to it. It's just very subtle. I don't even know if you could see it swatched on the back. Usually when I do this, I'll just swatch these two together, and that's what that looks like. See, that swatched much better. I only use the two blended together. Fenty Beauty Toasted Swirl Bronze Shimmer Powder in Chocolate Swiller. It is beautiful. Ooh, I feel like on the shoulders, this would be stunning. Just the right outfit or just out and about during the summer. So I will hold on to that. Iconic London Ultimate Bronzing Powder in medium. I do like Iconic London, and there is a lot in this pan. Charlotte Tilbury, this is the Beautiful Skin Sunkissed Glow Bronzer in shade medium. I love this cream bronzer. It's very well loved. Makeup Forever, this is the HD Skin palette. I just got this at Sephora and I am in love with it. I've only used these two shades so far, but I feel like I should play around with some of the other ones, just maybe for some sculpting and shaping, but I like this so far. Hershey's Milk Chocolate Face and Body Bronzer. It's okay. This is along the same lines of I would wear this on my shoulders or my décolleté. I don't know that this is like on the face type of thing. It's more of a highlighter. Natasha Denona Alloy Cheek Duo. Absolutely love this. The packaging though, like it just shows all the fingerprints. I do like this. This is definitely something that should actually be in my face palette collection, not bronzer, because it does have the highlighter in there. I will move this one. And then Patrick Ta. Do you even have to ask? This is staying. I absolutely love the cream. I love that there is a little protective cover so powder doesn't get in there. Part of me wonders if I should get a deeper shade because the bronzer does seem to be a little bit lighter, but I do love Patrick Ta. Now on to the little carousel of bronzers. Physicians Formula. This is the original butter bronzer. There are deeper shades. I have the original and I probably should go a little bit deeper, but I love this so much. And it smells like a tropical island. Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer in Palm Beach Ready. This one is so beautiful. Oh, look at that. That is like a bronze topper. Look how beautiful and just stunning. Revlon Skin Lights. This is the Prismatic Bronzer. I absolutely love this. Look how beautiful and shiny it is. And it's just very subtle. Huda Beauty Tantour in shade Light. This says it's light. No, I use this as medium and it is great. I also like the fact that it hasn't really dried up and I just used this the other day. Still as good as it was when I first purchased it. LYS, if you like their cream bronzer stick, you will also like their powder. I love this. Their components are so cool, the triangle shape. And this is in shade Harmony as well. This one from Say, this is the Sun Melt Natural Cream Bronzer in medium bronze. Absolutely love this. Picked this up this year and no regrets. Absolutely love this. e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. This one's in Tan Lines. Really like this one. And affordable at the drugstore. Now we're getting into all the Too Faced ones, and this is why I got rid of the big chunky palette. So this is the Milk Chocolate Soleil, and it's still technically, this is too light. I need to pick up the actual Chocolate Soleil, which is a little bit deeper. Still smells so yummy and delicious, but I'm gonna keep it for now until I pick up the updated shade. Actually, I take that back. Like, why am I holding on to it? I'm gonna pass this on to a friend. Too Faced Hot Cocoa. This was a limited edition, I want to say last year. It is so cute. Look at the little hot cocoa with his whip topping hat. I'm gonna keep him, and look at the packaging. This is the Too Faced Natural Chocolate and Golden Cocoa. Why did I think I needed to keep the Milk Chocolate Soleil? I'm gonna keep this one. Too Faced Snow Bunny Luminous Bronzer. Ooh, look at that. It's so beautiful. It could almost be a highlighter. And then Too Faced Sweethearts Bronzer. This in the shade Sweet Tea is absolutely stunning. They need to bring their baked bronzers back. Do they still sell them? I'd have to look. L'Oreal Infallible Bronzer. Really like this. And then also in the bottom you have a mirror. Gonna keep that. All right, ColourPop. These are not actually bronzers. These are the pressed powder blushes in Jet Set, which I want to keep that one. And then this one is Trippin'. Ooh, why am I holding on to these? I haven't reached for them. I'm gonna pass these on. Wet n Wild Bronzer. This is from Fantasy Makers, Dusk to Dawn. I'm gonna hold on to that one. Milani Baked Bronzers. These are really pretty. This is in Dolce. This one's probably a little lighter than I would go for, but they're still so good. We have Zoeva, the Radiant Bronzer Highlighter. So you got the bronzer here, you've got the highlighter here, and then I'll actually mix them together to get something a little shimmery. So pretty. And then on to MAC. This one is from the Patrick Star Collection, Give Me Life Bronzing Powder. Really like this. It is a nice warm tone. I like this for the summer. Golden Rinse, the Studio Sculpt Defining Bronzing Powder. Why are names so long on some of these? Also really pretty, beautiful in the summer. And then from the Aaliyah collection, this is Baby Girl Bronzing Powder. This one might be too light. I want to keep this so bad. It's too light. I'm gonna get rid of it. I know I have someone who would probably take this from me. Okay, and what we're getting rid of, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow, I actually did pretty good. Some might not think so, but when you're spending your hard-earned money on it, then I'm gonna stand by the fact that I'm keeping what I'm keeping and I'm getting rid of what I don't want. So, there we are. Now let's put it all back. Oh, now I've got all the creams right here. And the rest of these are powders so far. Okay, you guys, we are done with the bronzer drawer and it feels good to declutter. I will say I didn't declutter as much as some would like me to. I only got rid of 8 bronzers. But for me, because I do purchase these items myself or receive them in subscription boxes that I pay a discounted price for, to me that's a decent amount and I'm okay with that. The other thing is the items that I do declutter go to my friends or will eventually get donated. Someone has also suggested posting them on Poshmark. I don't know, like I haven't done it. I don't know if that's something that you guys would want to do. I have a Poshmark. I just haven't posted makeup products to those places. Let me know if that's something that you're interested in, being able to purchase used makeup. I do take pretty good care of my makeup. Some things that I decluttered are just not the right shade for me, especially because I do tan and some of them are a little bit more pale than I use now, or they're just not the right shade when I purchased them. Let me know down in the comments, and if that's something that you're interested in, I will look into posting items on Poshmark, and I will link my Poshmark down below. Also, if you haven't seen my previous declutters, they are in a playlist, which I will link in the drop down box. So definitely check that out. Let me know your thoughts. Do you like the shorter videos? Do you like when I do the long form videos where they're like an hour, which seems excessive? And my first declutters were that long because I hadn't decluttered in quite some time. But you guys, I did declutter what I felt I didn't need to keep in my collection. But you guys, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell for notifications, new videos. If you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Also, stay tuned because we have more in this declutter series. And if you like seeing swatches and knowing why I'm getting rid of those products, just continue to watch.